Hey, it's BC here. I came across a letter from the KKK addressing the black gangbangers. And so I wanted to read this letter. Some of you probably have read it, but didn't catch on or didn't probably quite touch the way it touched me. But I want to bring this to the light because maybe it can slow down gangbanging. It won't stop it, but it will slow it down, hopefully. You know, we are living in new times and, people are starting to catch on to what's happening. Um, so let me take the time to read this letter. It states, the KKK would like to take this time to salute and congratulate all gang members for a slaughter of over 4,000 blacks since 1975. For nothing. The streets are still not yours, nigger. It's ours. You are killing each other for our property. You are killing what could be a future black doctor, lawyer, and businessman that we won't have to compete with. It then goes on to say, and the good thing about it is that you are killing the youth. So we won't have to worry about niggers in generations to come. We would further like to thank all the judges who have over-sentenced those niggers in prison. We are winning. Pretty soon, we will be able to go back to raping your women because all men will be gone. So you gangbangers, keep up the good work. We love to read about drive-by shootings. We love to hear about how many niggers get killed over the weekend. We can tolerate niggers, jungle fever for now, because we break the race down. To all gangbangers across the world, we don't love you niggers. We can appreciate you gangbangers. You are doing a wonderful job in eliminating the black race. Without the man, your woman cannot reproduce unless we do that. And then it goes on to say in the last paragraph of the letter, it says, then we have successfully eliminated a race thanks to your help and commitment to killing each other. If most of you nigger gangbangers cannot read this letter, it's okay. Go pull a trigger and kill a nigger. This letter was written Tuesday, March 21st, 2006 at 9:20 p.m. I cannot stress how important and how effed up, I should say, this letter is. And the reason why I say it's important because it's so unfortunately true about how the black community killed, and they say for nothing, which is true. We, as a black people, and we would kill somebody if they stepped on our shoe at a club, go there and waste some drink on the shoe. We had tripped off a broad, off of money. Black women, we will degrade ourselves just to get with a man. We turn around and degrade our black man and say that we want a white man when really we're just a token in this world, a token to break down our race or either complete our race. So we're at a time, like I said before, we're either going to birth forth something positive or birth forth something negative. Because when we came out of the womb of the earth in the hot, fiery clay, if you pay attention to how fiery, that was a black man that was birthed forth because anything that come out of the fire is what? Burnt. Black. Copper. Brown. I just don't understand why the black community can't catch on when it comes to gang violence, and then you have another race pointing out all your flaws, all your problems. So technically you're like the KKK. You're killing off your own people. We lie, steal, kill, murder. Isn't that what was kicked out of the East when God punished Cain? He didn't kill Cain. When he asked Cain what was Abel, and Abel said, I'm not my brother's keeper, God told him that he will mark him. And he said anyone that killed him, vengeance would be on them 7 times 7 times 7. So whenever we are stolen from the East, because you do your bloodline, you come from Sierra Leone, you come somewhere from the African tribe. Now the Africans may not want you because they consider you the cotton pickers. At the same time, it was our very own people that sold us out for quote-unquote freedom. And at the end of the day, we're all still here in the same bondage that Martin Luther King was fighting about, Malcolm X was fighting about. Hell, we can go way back to when Harriet Tubman was fighting for black people. And the famous, most important line and script that anything had been said that came out of history was out of Harriet Tubman's mouth. I would have freed more slaves, but they didn't know they were slaves. So I want each and every one of you guys, people, men, women, of all descent, especially black men and women, because we don't realize that when we degrade our own blacks to go for white, for money, you're just selling your soul out. So you got to really figure out what the word murder means. Is it really killing the body or is it killing the soul, the things that we say? Because when you break the spirit, or you're trying to kill the soul. And we, as women, we often do that to our black males. And the same goes for the black male. We often degrade the black women, when in fact the woman is the most important factor of it all, because we birth forth life. We bring forth life. So who is there to protect us that birth forth the life if y'all are out killing each other? You know, this is what's happening today. And it's continuing to happen. It all go back to the way the Lynchman letter itself generates. I just want y'all to take the time out to understand what's happening in today's society, understand the spiritual aspects of it. They said we're winning. Now, who's the only one that's trying to compete with God? Lucifer. When Lucifer was kicked from the heavens, it was 1/3 of the angels that were also too. Came down here, and now we're all in bondage. And so you got to look at the symbolism of it. What was done to them has now been done to us as a people. I look at Barack Obama like a modern-day Moses, baby. Free your people. Free your people from new slavery over there in that land. Ain't that the promised land? The promise, I promised to give you 40 acres and a meal. We as a people got to pay attention to the symbolism that's in the Bible. 40 acres and a meal. That's the promised land. I pray that Barack Obama pick up our issues as black people. I pray that as black people, we can stop and correct our own issues as well as everyone else. Not just the black community, but the Hispanics, the whites. We all got to stop and check each other before we start judging. Know who we are before we start judging other people. Know where we come from. Know what struggle that we all been through at the end of the day. It's about uniting. Everything else has combined. Why have not the people? The Bible didn't say that he created just blacks. He created that rainbow. It was an image to show you that he created all. We all got the same eyes, same nose, bleed the same blood, got a heart that's pumping with love at the end of the day. When you turn the lights off, everybody's black. So I'm just trying to get everyone to understand. Pass this YouTube along. Get it out there. Black people, this is what white folks think of us. Every day on the weekend when we out here trying to live. They call it entertainment. And because now gangbangers, you understand why your shootings never get on the news, because they feel because you're a gangbanger, even if you're walking to the store with your mother or your daughter and you get gunned down by someone else because you're from a gang, your story's not allowed to be told in the world because you're a gang member, because you are, quote unquote, in the world's eyes, a murderer. So get the message and pass it along. Like I said, it won't stop gang violence, but I pray that it slow it down. That maybe we as a people will come together on a conscious level and understand that we are breaking our own steps down with the rest of the world. So think about that when you're about to go out and do another drive-by. Think about that when you're about to go roll out and pop somebody and somebody's sister sitting out there, somebody's mama sitting out there, somebody's baby sitting out there. That's for all gangbangers of every race. All of us got families, and I don't think that it's fair for us to have to suffer. And if y'all got problems, you know what I'm saying, be men and women and go handle it on your own time. But don't take out those that ain't got nothing to do with it, because that's how gangbanging continue and it'll never stop. Y'all take care. Some more to be.